Hey you! Welcome back to After Work English. I'm Sophie, and I'm really happy you're here with us today, wherever you are right now. Maybe in bed, maybe in your kitchen, maybe already outside with one shoe on and no idea where your keys are.
And I'm Jake. If you are currently looking for your keys while listening to us, that is a very strong start to the day. A little chaotic, but strong.
Very real, very human. Today we're talking about one simple morning habit. Just one. Not 10 habits, not a miracle routine, not wake up at 5 and run a mountain.
Thank you. No mountain running today. I appreciate that deeply.
Same. This episode is for normal mornings. Sleepy mornings, busy mornings, mornings when your brain is still loading like an old computer.
Yes, that spinning wheel in your head. Please wait. Personality not available yet.
Exactly. So here's the hook. One tiny habit in the morning can quietly change your English and also your mood for the day. Not by force, not by pressure, by repetition.
Tiny and repeatable. That's the key. Not exciting, maybe, but life-changing over time.
By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what that habit is, why it works, how to make it fit your real life, and what to do on days when everything feels messy.
And we'll keep the language clear and friendly, around B1 to B2 level, with little vocabulary moments inside the conversation. So you learn while you listen, without feeling like you are in a classroom.
If you miss a phrase, that is okay. Stay with the main idea first, and come back later when you want another listen. Before we jump in, here is a small invitation for later. If this episode gives you one useful idea, leave us a comment with this sentence. My morning habit will be, and finish it in your own words.
Even one short line is great. You can also write, my mornings are hard because... We read those too. No judgment, just real life.
Okay, let's begin. The one simple morning habit is this. Before you touch your phone, say 3 short English sentences out loud about your day.
3 sentences, out loud, before phone.
Yes, that's it. It can take 1 minute, 2 minutes if you speak slowly, 3 minutes if you also breathe and sip water dramatically.
I do dramatic water very well.
I know you do. But yes, simple structure, 3 sentences. For example, today I have one meeting at 10. I feel a little tired, but okay. Tonight I want to cook at home.
That already sounds useful. It's not random grammar practice. It's your actual day.
Exactly. Personal language sticks better. Sticks means it stays in your memory more easily. Your brain says, oh, this matters to me.
And because it's about your real schedule and your real feelings, you're more likely to repeat it tomorrow.
Right. Also, doing it before your phone matters. Your phone is powerful, but in the first minutes of the morning, it can steal your attention fast.
Steal your attention means you planned one thing, then suddenly you're watching a video about a dog wearing tiny sunglasses.
Which is adorable, but maybe not your plan.
True.
This habit is small, but it gives you a first win, a first choice, a first moment that says, I can direct my day, at least a little.
I like that phrase, first win. Not a big victory, just a small promise you keep.
Yes, and that builds self-trust. Self-trust means believing your own words. If you say, I'll do 1 minute, and you do it, your mind learns, I can rely on myself.
That's huge. Because many learners don't need more information, they need a friendly system they can actually keep.
Let's paint a morning scene. Alarm rings. You open one eye. Your blanket is warm. The room is cold. Your phone is near your hand, glowing like temptation.
Temptation is something you want immediately, even if it's not the best choice right now.
Perfect. In that moment, you sit up, or stay half under the blanket, and you speak 3 sentences in English. Quiet voice is fine. Whisper voice is fine.
Zombie voice is also accepted.
Fully accepted. Then you can check your phone if needed. We are not anti-phone. We're pro-intention.
Nice. Pro-intention means you choose first, then react second.
Yes. And people ask, do I need perfect grammar? No. This is not a test. This is activation. Activation means waking up language you already know so it becomes available faster later.
Like warming up before exercise. You don't start with your hardest move. You start with simple movement.
Exactly. Your English muscles wake up.
Can I share a mini story?
Please.
A listener wrote to us a few months ago. She had a long bus ride to work, about 40 minutes. She wanted to study English in the evening, but she was always too tired. So she began a morning version of this habit. 3 sentences before leaving home. First week, very simple. I need coffee. I will catch the 8:10 bus. Today is busy. Second week, she naturally added one detail. I need coffee because I slept late. Third week, she noticed she was thinking in English on the bus without forcing it.
I love that. The habit was tiny, but it changed her day's language direction.
Yes, direction is the word. She didn't become fluent in 10 days, but she became connected to English every morning. That connection matters.
Another story. A university student told me mornings were her panic hour. That's the hour where everything feels urgent. Messages, class notes, clothes, breakfast, late, late, late.
Panic hour is very common.
She started using 3 sentences while brushing her teeth. She looked in the mirror and said, "Today I will do one thing slowly. I'm nervous about class, but I can ask one question. After lunch, I'll review 10 words."
Practical and kind. I like the phrase, I can ask one question. Small courage.
Yes. In 2 weeks, she said mornings felt less like an attack, more like a beginning. Not perfect, but softer.
Softer is a great goal. Not optimized, softer.
Let's teach a useful phrase here. Set the tone. If you set the tone, you create the emotional style of a situation. Morning actions set the tone for your day.
Example. Scrolling social media for 20 minutes set a distracted tone. Another example. 3 calm English sentences set a focused tone.
Nice. And because this is spoken practice, pronunciation improves too. Your mouth gets used to English sounds daily.
Your mouth has memory. It's true. If you say th sounds every morning, they get less scary.
We should also talk about resistance. Resistance means the inner voice that says, no, not now, maybe tomorrow.
My resistance voice is very convincing. It sounds like a lawyer.
Mine sounds like a sleepy poet. But yes, resistance is normal. So we lower the difficulty. Rule. Your 3 sentences can be extremely easy.
Give examples of very easy.
Sure. I am cold. I want tea. I go to work at 9. That's enough.
Grammar teachers everywhere are breathing into paper bags.
They're okay. We love grammar, but habit first, polish later. If you wait for perfect sentences, you skip practice.
Another support trick. Keep sentence starters ready, like a menu.
Great idea. Here are 5 starters. Today I need to. This morning I feel. One thing I want is. At work/school, I will. Tonight, I hope to.
If your brain is empty, just pick one starter and finish it with easy words.
And if speaking out loud is hard because family is sleeping, use a low voice in the bathroom, or whisper into a towel, or record a voice note with headphones.
Whispering into a towel sounds funny, but honestly, it works.
It does. No performance, no audience, just practice.
What about people who wake up and immediately handle children, breakfast, chaos, everything?
Very good question. Then attach the habit to something that already happens. Attach means connect one action to another. For example, after the kettle starts, say your 3 sentences while waiting for water.
Or while putting on socks. 1 sentence per sock, and 1 sentence when you stand up.
That is a deeply practical system.
Thank you. I live in reality.
Another option. Before opening your laptop, hand on keyboard, pause, 3 sentences. Tiny checkpoint.
Checkpoint means a short stop to make sure you're on the path you chose.
Yes, let's do a quick role play. I'm a listener on a hard Tuesday morning. Ready?
Ready?
I slept badly. I feel behind already. I have too many tasks.
Good start. Now shape it. I slept badly, but I can still do one thing well. I feel behind, so I will choose one priority. I have many tasks, and I'll start with the smallest one.
Nice reframe. Reframe means looking at the same situation in a more helpful way.
Not fake positivity, just useful perspective.
Exactly. We never want toxic positivity.
Important phrase. Toxic positivity means forcing happy thoughts and ignoring real feelings. We don't do that.
Right. You can say, I feel anxious. That is honest. Then add one action. I'll take 5 slow breaths before leaving.
Honest plus action. Very strong combination.
Let's add another mini story. A man working night shifts wrote to us. His morning was actually 4 p.m.
Great reminder. Morning means your wake-up beginning, not a clock number.
Exactly. He used the habit when he woke up in late afternoon. I feel heavy today. I need a shower and fresh air. I'll learn one phrase before work. He said this gave him dignity in a schedule that felt upside down.
Dignity is such a good word. It means a sense of self-respect and worth.
Yes, small rituals can protect dignity when life feels unstable.
Let's talk about why 3 sentences works psychologically. Not too technical, just simple.
Sure. First, it's small, so your brain doesn't panic. Second, it's personal, so memory improves. Third, it's spoken, so speaking confidence grows. Fourth, it happens daily, so identity changes.
Identity changes?
Yes, you stop saying, I should practice English someday. You start becoming a person who speaks English every morning, even for 1 minute.
That shift is powerful. Behavior first, identity follows.
Exactly. Another vocabulary moment. Momentum. Momentum means forward energy that makes the next step easier. Tiny morning action creates momentum.
Example. After 3 English sentences, it was easier to read 1 short paragraph during lunch.
Beautiful. Now, practical question people ask. Should I write the sentences too?
Good one.
Optional. If you have 30 extra seconds, write 1 key sentence in a notebook. But speaking is the core habit. Writing is a bonus.
Keep core and bonus separate. If you mix everything, the habit gets too big and dies.
Yes, protect the tiny core.
Another challenge. Boredom. People say, it feels repetitive.
Repetition is part of learning, but we can add gentle variety. Choose one daily theme. Plan, feeling, gratitude, challenge, or intention.
Intention means what you want to bring into the day, like patience, focus, kindness.
Exactly. Monday may be plan, today I have 2 calls. Tuesday, feeling, I feel worried about my presentation. Wednesday, gratitude, I'm thankful for my friend's message. Thursday, challenge, I need to finish a difficult report. Friday, intention, I want to speak slowly and clearly.
Nice weekly rhythm. Same structure, fresh content.
Let's do another ordinary life scene. You wake up late. Alarm did ring, but dream you turned it off with confidence and zero memory.
Classic dream you behavior.
You panic. No time. Still, before opening apps, you say fast 3 lines. I am late, but calm helps me. I will leave in 10 minutes. I can practice English again tonight. Done.
That took maybe 12 seconds. Even on disaster mornings, habit survives.
Exactly. Survival version is important. Always have a minimum version.
Minimum version means the smallest form of the habit you can do on hard days.
Yes, our minimum version today. 1 sentence only. If 3 feels impossible, say 1. Keep the chain alive.
Keep the chain alive is a good phrase. Don't break the habit completely because one day is messy.
Right. And please notice, this habit is not about being productive all the time. It's about beginning your day with presence.
Presence means your attention is here, not lost in automatic scrolling or worry loops.
Exactly. For many learners, confidence grows not from huge study sessions, but from regular contact with English that feels safe.
Safe is key. If practice feels like punishment, you avoid it.
Let's bring in metaphor. Imagine your day is a train. The first action in the morning is like choosing the track direction. Even 1 degree of difference can lead to a new destination over months.
Nice image. Tiny angle, big distance later.
Another metaphor. This habit is like opening curtains. The room doesn't change shape, but light enters. You see clearly.
And sometimes life is still messy, but now it's messy in daylight.
Exactly. Very poetic, Jake.
I try.
Let's do a short what if section. What if I forget?
Put a visual cue. Cue means a reminder signal. Sticky note on phone. 3 sentences first. Or put your phone on top of a notebook at night.
What if I feel silly speaking alone?
Everyone feels silly at first. Normalize it. Normalize means treat it as ordinary, not strange. Close the door, whisper, continue.
What if my English level feels too low?
Then use ultra-simple language. Noun plus verb plus time. Example: work at 9. Lunch with Anna. Sleep early tonight. Communication first.
What if I miss 3 days?
Restart on day 4 with 1 sentence. No guilt speech, just restart.
Perfect.
Can we share a sample week for a listener named Maya? Realistic, not perfect.
Let's do it.
Monday. I feel tired. I have 1 meeting. I want a calm evening. Tuesday. She forgets. Wednesday. I am back. I need to finish my report. I will ask 1 question in English class.
Thursday. I'm nervous about my call. I will speak slowly. I will write key words before the call. Friday. I'm proud I came back. I worked hard this week. Tonight, I rest.
That I am back sentence is beautiful. No drama, just return.
Yes, come back quickly. That's the skill.
We should also mention pronunciation trick inside the habit. Pick 1 sound each week.
Nice. Weak focus examples. Long E as in feel, short I as in sit, TH as in think, V versus W. Use that sound in one of your 3 sentences.
Example: I think this Thursday will be busy. That gives you TH practice naturally.
Exactly. Natural practice beats isolated drills for many people.
Another emotional layer. These sentences can become self-talk. Your inner language affects your energy.
Yes, if your first sentence every day is, I'm failing, your body feels heavy. If your first sentence is, today might be hard and I can still move forward, your body gets a little space.
Not magic, but meaningful.
Meaningful is enough.
I want to speak to listeners who are perfectionists. If that's you, maybe you're thinking, should I track this in a spreadsheet? Should I score each sentence?
Please no morning spreadsheet. I say that with love.
Same.
If tracking helps, keep it gentle. Just a calendar check mark. No points, no penalties.
Penalty means punishment for missing a target. Not needed here.
This is relationship building with language, not military training.
Beautiful line.
Thank you.
Let's pause and recap before vocabulary review. If someone joined late while making toast, here's the core idea.
One simple morning habit. Before checking your phone, say 3 short English sentences about your real day. Keep it tiny, personal, and repeatable.
Why it matters. It wakes up English, builds speaking comfort, gives you early focus, and strengthens self-trust.
How to keep it. Attach it to an existing action. Use simple sentence starters. Allow a 1-sentence minimum on hard days. And restart quickly after misses.
Most important emotional message. You are not behind. You are building quietly. Quiet growth is still real growth.
Yes, if your mornings are difficult, you are not broken. You are human. Start small and stay kind.
Okay, now our dedicated vocabulary review section. We'll do 10 useful words and phrases from today with simple meanings and examples.
Word 1. Habit. A habit is something you do regularly, often automatically. Example. My new morning habit is saying 3 English sentences before I check messages.
Word 2. Set the tone. It means create the emotional style of a moment or day. Example. A calm start set the tone for my whole afternoon.
Word 3. Self-trust. It means believing you can keep your own promises. Example. When I practiced for 1 minute daily, my self-trust grew.
Word 4. Resistance. This is the inner pushback that says, don't do it now. Example. I felt resistance, but I still said 1 sentence.
Word 5. Reframe. It means look at something in a new, more useful way. Example. I reframed I'm late into I can still choose one good action.
Word 6. Momentum. Forward energy that helps you continue. Example. After speaking in English in the morning, I had momentum to read a short article at lunch.
Word 7. Cue. A signal that reminds you to act. Example. My sticky note on the phone is a cue to practice before scrolling.
Word 8. Normalize. Make something feel ordinary and acceptable. Example. We should normalize making small grammar mistakes while speaking.
Word 9. Presence. Calm attention in the current moment. Example. 3 slow sentences gave me presence before a stressful meeting.
Word 10. Restart. Begin again without drama. Example. I missed 2 days, then I restarted with 1 simple line.
If you want, Pause now and choose 3 of those words to use tomorrow morning in your own sentences.
Or write one comment later with one of the words, like, "My cue is my kettle," or "I want more presents in the morning."
Tiny homework for today. Tonight, before sleep, prepare your first 3 sentence starters for tomorrow. Just starters, not full perfect sentences.
For example, today I need to. This morning I feel. One thing I want is. Put them on paper or in your notes app.
Then tomorrow morning, before phone, speak them out loud and complete them naturally. That's your practice.
If you try it, tell us how it felt. Easy? Weird? Helpful? Difficult? All answers are welcome.
And if mornings are very hard for you right now, do the one sentence version. One sentence still counts. One sentence still builds trust.
One sentence can be, "I'm here and I'm starting." Honestly, that's a strong line for many days.
I love that line.
Me too.
Before we go, one more gentle reminder. Language learning is not only about big study blocks. It's also about small daily contact that keeps your heart open and your mind active.
Keep it human. Keep it practical. Keep it kind.
If this episode helped and you feel like joining in, leave a comment with your sentence. My morning habit will be, we truly want to hear your real version.
You can also pass this episode to a friend who says, "I want to practice, but I have no time." This is for that friend.
Thank you for spending this quiet time with us today. We know your mornings are full, and we're honored to be part of them.
Take care of yourself this week. Tiny steps, repeated often, can change more than we think.
We'll be back soon on After Work English. Until then, breathe, speak one small sentence, and begin.
Bye for now.
Bye.